not coming out of a 3-day being locked up for 3 days. He's coming out of the field where he voluntarily went to go do what he does, go out in the field and hunt. Is verse 32. And Esau said, Behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? So, just being real dramatic. I'm at the point to die. I'm going to die. What is this birthright going to do to me? And Jacob said, Swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. So there you go. That story is showing how what Esau really thought about his birthright. He didn't give a shit about his birthright. He just thought it was he thought very little of it. It just shows how simple and how much he really cared for his birthright. He's just a simple natural man, and that's what a lot of our nation models themselves after, a simple, natural kind of a guy. They just want to be real simple, real comfortable, A and B, and almost like just like homeborn slaves. And I got something in my notes here. I said if Jacob said, "Give me all the deer you killed," think of how Esau would have responded then. He definitely would have hesitated. In my point of view, I think he would have hesitated big time. At the very least, he would have hesitated. But here he gives up his birthright, like his birthright ain't shit. And that's just that was all set up in the spirit. So let's go to Ecclesiastes 7. And 8. Better is an end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. So right there, to be patient in your spirit is better than to be proud. And Esau was acting real proud right there. He was set up to get a birthright from his father, but he's disrespecting his father. Real proud, man. Like he really, like he's got it all figured out. Whatever, man. Here's his birthright. So, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. So we got to be patient in our spirit. That goes back to be not rash with thy mouth. Be patient. Let's see. In verse 9, be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resteth in the bosom of fools. That's right. So if you go into that word, we all know what angry means, but if you go into the word anger, it's ka'ak, SH 3708, and you get vexation, grief, indignation, provocation, provoking. You go into if you go into the root word, you see right here, provoke to anger, provoke. So we can be provoked in many ways. You know, we can be provoked to lie, to cheat, to steal. You know, and that scripture speaks of um, be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, or to be provoked. You know, a lot of times our people are angry. They get angry in their spirit. They don't really realize it because they're self-willed, and they love the world, and they're very carnal minded, and they lack a spiritual mind, like Esau. They model themselves after this devil. And so what do? They break the commandments. They do things that are devilish and deceitful, slothful, lie, cheat, steal, cut corners, commit adultery. You know, all for the flesh, for the lust of the flesh, for the world. And so, you know, the Israelites are supposed to be spiritual, righteous, godly. Well, we are spiritual, righteous, godly kings and princes. The Edomites are carnal-minded and worldly-minded. And being in this queendom, which is what I like to call it, our Jake likes to he likes to follow the ways of the oppressor. He loves the ways of the oppressor. You know, he trims the ways. Why trimmest thou? Let's get that real quick. It's Jeremiah, book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. Yeah, so we get our ways from the wicked, or Jake gets his ways from the wicked, and he trims the ways of old to seek the love of this kingdom, of this